Good morning. Let's start the daily development. First topic that we take today, the new non-poor. The Prime Minister of India said in his independent address that in the past 5 year term of his government, 13.5 crore people were poor, have broken free from the chain of poverty and entered the new middle class. The biggest achievement because during 5 years of his reign, starting from 2014 to 2019, okay, 13.5 crore poor people, they have overcome their poverty and become the new middle class in the country. The 13.5 crore numbers cited by Prime Minister appears in the second National Multinational Poverty Index report that was published by the VANIK-IAS recently. National Institution for Transforming India published this report in which it has been reported that 13.5 crore people who are poor have overcome their poverty and join the new middle class of India. The 2023 edition of this index is data from the latest round of the National Family Health Survey 2019-21 and capture changes in the multinational poverty between the survey periods, that National Family Health Survey 4 from into 2016 and 2019 to 2021. As per the National Family Health Survey report, this has been given by the VANIK-IAS. The poverty headcount ratio, that is the proportion of the multidimensionally poor in the country, fell from around 25% Okay, the poverty headcount Okay, the poverty head count ratio, that is the proportion of the multidimensional poor in the country, fall from around 28% to just fewer than 15% within the two round of national commitment survey. In absolute terms, this implies that 135 million, the 13.5 crore Indian escaped multidimensional poverty in this particular period of the Modi rule. About multidimensional poverty index, okay. So the national MPI measures deprivations across three dimensions of health and nutrition. In health, it tracks three variables: nutrition, child and adolescent mortality, and mental health. Education, in education, it tracks two variables: years of schooling and school attendance. And in standard living, it tracks seven variables such as sanitation, drinking water, bank accounts, etc. The index is based on the methodology used by the Oxford Poverty and Women Development Initiative and the United Nations Development Programme to construct the global MPI. The Oxford Poverty and Women Development Initiative and the UNDP are technical partner in the formulation of the national index. But India's MPI is not exactly the same as the global MPI. Although it has been compared as per the global standard, but the Indian MPI is not same as the global MPI. But Indian MPI is not exactly the same as the global MPI. For instance, India's MPI has 12 variables, while the global MPI has 10 variables. The two additional variables in Indian MPI are the maternal health and bank account. Okay. The Indian variables, Indian MPI has two different variables. And the two new variables in the Indian okay, are the maternal health and the bank account of the concerned person. How does this reduction in poverty 13.5 crore is the period between the two national family health survey rounds compared with India's past record? The multidimensional poverty index and as such not comparable to India's traditional and official way of estimating poverty. The global NPA 2023 report states that 415 million people in India moved out of poverty between 2006 to 2021. The big achievement that 415 million Indians they overcome the poverty standard, the status between this particular period. Okay. So, hello. ଆଜି ଆସିଲି କାଲି ଆଡ଼କୁ ସେମାନେ ଆସିଥିଲେ ମୁଁ ଅଲଗା ଅଲଗା କ୍ଲାସ୍ ଟାଇମ୍କୁ ଆସିଲି ପହଞ୍ଚିକି ଆସିକି ତ ଡାକିଦେବି ହେଲା ମୁଁ ତ ଆସିକି ଦେଇଦେଇ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଫୋନ୍ ସବୁ କଥା ହ୍ୟାଲୋ This is the multinational poverty index and as such is not comparable to India's traditional and official way of estimating poverty. The global MPI 2023 report states that 415 million people in India moved out of poverty between 2056 to 2019-21 decade. The global MPI pegs India's poverty ratio at 16.4% as against 14.96 in NITI-Aayog's estimate. So NITI-Aayog projected at 14.96, but global multi-country poverty index put India's poverty ratio at 16.4. Independent accounted to additional metrics and some differences in definition. How has poverty been estimated in India traditionally? In the time of Dadabhai Naroji in 1901 book Poverty and Unrest in India, because this is the first book on poverty in India. Okay. Poverty and Unrest written by Dadabhai Naroji. Okay, so the idea has been to uh, arrive at an amount of money that is considered necessary to either eat a subsistence diet in the narrow-ish approach or to achieve minimum standard of living. Two things: either you must be able to eat a subsistence diet for your own sustenance and achieve minimum standard of living. The data income was difficult to collect. India used regular 5-yearly consumption expenditure survey which showed how much people were spending on consumption. Based on the data, several expert groups led by Lakadwale, Tendulkar, Rangarajan showed the real poverty line in India in the current period. D.K. Lakadwala in 1993, Suresh Tendulkar in 2009, and C. Rangarajan in 2014. They have also prepared a poverty list, the poverty line in India. Line is the level of consumption expenditure stated in rupees that divides those who are poor from those who are not. India's last official poverty estimate are for 2011. Data have not been updated because the government jumped the consumption expenditure survey of 2017-2018. That survey showed a decline in drug consumption and as such pointed to an increase in abject poverty. So because this report was not accepted by the government, so poverty data has not been updated since then. Impact on India's middle class. There is no official definition of the middle class in India. Difficult to say whether those who escape poverty necessarily join the middle class or to what extent. Estimate of India's middle class provided by private research organization take the middle class at income level that are considerably higher than those of the people who are coming out of poverty. As a report, the rise of India's middle class, people research on India's consumer economy divided all households into 4 categories: destitutes, aspirants, middle class, and the rich. According to Fry's survey, as of 2021, okay, so population of 1.16 million, 1 and 6 million Indian are categorized as destitute. 196. Okay, so 432 million were middle class and 732 million were aspirants. Households classified as middle class have an annual income of range of 5 lakh to 30 lakhs. Destitute households are those annual income less than 1.25 lakh. That means less than 10,000 per month. Legalization of, so the next topic is on internal security regarding the legalization of cannabis. The German government approved a draft law, so this is not an Indian case, but a issue outside India. So this the instance regarding Germany. What the Germany law say? Okay. So the German government approved a draft law. Okay. So legalizing the purchase and possession of cannabis for recreational use. Important for what? For recreational use. Allowing adults to possess up to 25 grams of cannabis and grow up to 3 plants for personal use. They can possess 25 grams of cannabis and grow up to 3 plants, cannabis plants for their personal use. This can be used as per the law A passed by Germany. Okay. What is cannabis? It is a generic term used to denote the several psychoactive preparation of the plant cannabis sativa. Okay. Okay. So the major psychoactive constituent in cannabis is the tetrahydrocannabinol (THC). Okay. And compounds structurally similar to THC are referred to as cannabinoids. They are called as cannabinoids. The Mexican term marijuana is frequently used in referring to cannabis leaves or other fruit plants material in many countries. Okay. The use of marijuana. Okay. So the use of marijuana is highest in the United States, Canada, Zambia, and Nigeria. The effective marijuana can last from 2 hours to 6 hours. Side effect using cannabis, its immediate effect include impairment in memory and in mental processes, including one that are critical for driving. Long-term use of cannabis may lead to the development of addiction of the substance, persistent cognitive deficits, and of mental health problems like schizophrenia, that forgetfulness, depression, and anxiety. Exposure to cannabis in adolescent can alter brain development. The legality of cannabis in India. Marijuana is illegal in India under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act 1958. It was in 1985 that India, under pressure from the United Nations, adopted the International Treaty of Single Convention on Narcotic Drugs in 1961, placing it alongside drugs like heroin. The Indian government allowed the sale of bhanga, although some states like Assam, Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Karnataka have banned the use and sale of bhanga. Okay, the sale and production of the cannabis, resin, and flowers are prohibited across the country, while the states hold the power to regulate and improve law on the sale of cannabis leaves and seed. The cannabis leaves is popularly called as bhanga in India. Okay, and the seeds as ganja. Exclusion of the act, bhanga which is made with the leaves of the plant, not mentioned in the NDPS Act, Narcotics and Transpollution. Okay. Special provision state that the government may allow cultivation of any cannabis plant for industrial purpose only. Okay. Present, okay. Cannabis industrial purpose only for obtaining fiber or seed or for horticultural purpose. Plant was most likely okay. Plant was most likely brought to India by the Aryan migrants between 1000 to 2000 BC. Treated as a sacred plant in the Vedas, considered a source of joy. The Hindu god Shiva is revered as the Lord of Anger. Central government stated that the present legal framework regulating the use of cannabis did not violate Article 14, 19A1G, freedom of trade, right to life or other fundamental rights guaranteed under the Constitution of India. The legalization of okay, the legalization of marijuana can help create jobs, battle stress, improve human concentration, resolve medical problems, and provide sustainable agricultural incomes among the poor people in the country. So, given India's production capacity of cannabis, the government stand benefit in terms of tax. Argument against okay, it may affect your mental health. Not everyone's experience with marijuana is pleasant. Japan can leave you anxious, afraid, panic, or paranoid. Using marijuana may raise your one's chances of clinical depression or worsen. That it is not always good. It may have some negative impact. So, using marijuana may raise the chances of clinical depression, worsen the symptom of any mental disorder you already have. It may impair your brain. Marijuana can make it harder for you to focus, learn, and remember things. This seems to be a short-term effect that lasts for 24 hours or longer after you stop smoking. That misusing the Indian context of when prescribing drug as grossly misused. Okay, as grossly misused, it is hard to ensure disciplined use of cannabis. Introduction of Introduction of yet another psychoactive drug will affect havoc on a population still struggling with the tobacco, and alcohol. Tobacco and alcohol are two major intoxicants. Any person consuming substance such as morphine, cocaine, dilute morphine, or any other drug later specified as one by the central government under notification shall lead to rigorous imprisonment for a term extending up to 1 year or fine up to 20,000. Okay. So prohibition under the NDPS Act. The NDPS Act provides for the act of consuming any narcotic drugs and psychotropic substance. NDPS. Okay. Narcotic drugs and psychotropic substance, which is an offense for the purpose of the act. Any narcotic drug or psychotropic substance other than those included in the list shall lead to imprisonment as per the law in operation and lead to imprisonment. Okay. In 2019, Delhi High Court agreed to listen to the petition made by the Great Legalization Movement India, thus that challenged the ban on cannabis, stating that NDPS Act restrictions are arbitrary, unscientific, and unreasonable also. Countries legalizing the use of cannabis, far more countries have legalized the drug for medical purpose, including most European Union members. Germany, Germany joined the cannabis legalization revolution, announcing a plan to permit the recreational use of the drug as well as its production. Malta became the first European Union member to legalize recreational cannabis, allowing adults to carry up to 7 grams and grow up to 4 plants at home. Uruguay became the first country in the world to legalize the production, distribution, and consumption of cannabis in 2013. But comes out legalization cannabis, with legalization comes commercialization, which comes at a cost which we have seen with tobacco and alcohol. Morbidity and mortality associated with the tobacco and alcohol rank on the top 10 in terms of the global disease burden. Despite knowledge of the risk of smoking, cigarette remain legal and the tobacco industry continue to thrive. And you can see the same in the Indian situation. In India, the government although has created a lot of awareness regarding tobacco, but tobacco use still continue uninterrupted, and it has its negative impact, which is clearly visible by now. Okay. So, what are the impact of tobacco use in India has been made clearly visible. Okay, legalizing marijuana can help reduce addictive behavior while erasing the stigma around it. However, there is no scientific study yet to conclusively prove that legalizing cannabis leads to a healthier relationship with drugs and substance abuse. Okay. So, if cannabis legalized, there is no guarantee that other substance use will be reduced. Okay. And that is why. So okay. So, however, there is no scientific study yet to conclusively prove that legalizing cannabis leads to a healthier relationship with the drugs and substance abuse. Then the next topic is something called technology. That new application is developed for knowing about the transients. A team of researchers has developed an app that allow anyone with a smartphone to hold for transients. The app uses the open source sky map and added data directly from the UK Transit Facility robotic telescope at the Palomar Observatory in California. Palomar is also home to one of the oldest, largest and most powerful telescope in the world. The 200-inch array reflector. The ZTF stands for the UK Transient Facility, scan the entire northern sky every 2 days and uses the data to make large area So, Collamar is also home to one of the oldest, longest, and the largest and the most powerful telescope. The ZTF scan the entire North sky every 2 days and uses the data to make large area sky map that have important applications in tracking near Earth asteroids and studying supernovas in the universe. Okay. The new app called the ZTF Augmented Reality Transient Hunter is built along the lines of the augmented reality mobile game Pokemon Go. Okay, once a player catches a transient, Jack shares more information about it. Okay, earn points and go on to collect more transients. The app is loaded daily with transients checked in real time by the ZTF. Okay, an incredible 1 lakh every night. It includes supernova, daring stars, variable stars that fire up for a short while, white dwarf, binaries, one remains the dead star, they orbit one another and often merge and explode in supernova and active galactic nucleus, etc. Okay, so this facility will involve the common people in searching for the celestial body in the universe using the telescope and updating people on a regular daily basis. So the whole objective is this area watching the universe is not only confined to the astronomers or the scientists, but also to the facilities extended to common people. They can use this to get idea. Okay. Then the next topic is about the PM e-bus Seva scheme. Okay. So that zero emission bus will launch around the country as declared by the Prime Minister. Okay. The Union Cabinet approved the PME bus Seva augmenting city bus operation, under which 10,000 e-buses will be deployed across cities in the country. So, 57,613 crore will be spent on this. Around 10,000 new electric buses provided across the country. After 57,613 crore, 27 crore will be provided by the central government and rest will be contributed by the state government. The scheme will cover cities with 3 lakh and above population. For this scheme, city bus operation with 10,000 e-buses on public-private partnership model will be done around the country. The scheme will support bus operation for 10 years. Infrastructure will be updated in 181 cities. 181 cities. Infrastructure will be updated. And Green Urban Mobility Initiative. Under the Green Urban Mobility Initiative. Reaching the unreached, the scheme will cover cities of 3 lakhs and above population as per census 2011, including all the capital cities of Union Territory, northeastern regions and hill states. This scheme, priority will be given to cities having no organized transport facility. The cities who don't have any organized transport facility will be given the priority as per this. So, under this scheme, priority given to cities having no organized bus service, like the Mo bus service in Odisha. So, some such additional fleet will be running in almost all the states. Direct employment generation, the scheme will generate 45,000 to 50,000 direct job through deployment of around 10,000 buses in city bus operation. Direct employment opportunity. The scheme has two segments. Segment A, augmenting the city bus service, 169 cities. The city bus service will be augmented, means improved. Okay. Associated infrastructure provided support for development, upgradation of depot infrastructure means bus depot, and creation of behind the meter power infrastructure, substation, etc. for e-buses, because they need to be charged. Substations should be created for charging the buses. When B, Green Urban Mobility Initiative, the scheme envisages green initiative like the bus priority, infrastructure and multimodal interchange facility, the NCMD based automated fare collection system, charging infrastructure, etc. will be created. When the scheme states cities shall be responsible for running the bus service and making payment to the bus operators. The central government will support these bus operations by providing subsidy to the extent specified in the proposed scheme. Now, this central initiative is planned for improving the urban transport system around the country, because urban transport is the need. If public transport is used around the country, then so it will facilitate or reduce the use of private vehicles, because if the public transport system will be available easily and with complete benefits or facilities, then the use of private bus or private transport mechanism like car and two-wheelers, okay, will be to some extent reduced. Then the scheme will promote e-mobility and provide full support for behind the meter power infrastructure. City will also be supported for development of charging infrastructure under the Green Urban Mobility Initiative. The support to bus priority infrastructure shall not only accelerate the proliferation of state-of-the-art energy-efficient electric bus, but also foster the innovation in the e-mobility sector as well as development of resilient supply chain for electric vehicles. Okay. The next topic is about the Meri Mati Meri Desh campaign. The Union government has launched the Meri Mati Meri Desh campaign. So the 5 elements of the campaign includes this particular campaign has 5 different elements. Okay, dedication of the Sila Okhalam or memorials to express heartfelt gratitude to the bravehearts who have made the supreme sacrifice of their life. The Sila Palakam name of the Veera are to be inscribed. It includes freedom fighters, defense personnel, central armed police forces personnel, and state police. Then the Panch Pran pledge. At memorial, people will take a pledge affirming their commitment towards the country. Vasudha Bandhan, each Gram Panchayat village will plant 75 samplings of indigenous species, developing an Amrit Vatika in the locality. Then Biru Ki Bandhan, Panchayat may hold felicitation ceremony for honoring the freedom fighters and the family of the deceased freedom fighters. Hoisting of the national flag and signing of the Rashtriya Gan will be undertaken at each program. Other event, each volunteers and other people could collect mitti from each panchayat or village and bring them to block level. The mitti colors will be carried to Delhi from each block. The collected soil will be used to create the Amrit Vatika, a special garden collecting national integrity and the warriors of the Indian freedom struggles at Delhi's Kartavya Path. Then the Vatan, according to study, lumpy skin disease virus LSDV was first detected in Cambodia in a Bunting. It is a type wheeled cattle native to Southeast Asia. It prefers a roam the open and dry deciduous forest. Particular animal, so it like to okay. So it is a type of wild cattle native to Southeast Asia. People to roam the open and dry deciduous forest where grassy vegetation is found in abundance. Historically occur from South China and probably Northeast India throughout mainland Southeast Asia to peninsular Malaysia to the inland of the Borneo, Java and probably Bali. The most significant known butting populations remaining are in Java, Cambodia and perhaps Thailand and Borneo, the Sabah, Malaysia. The most important threat to bunting are hunting and habitat degradation and losses. IUCN deadly status is endangered. Okay. So, but the virus, the lumpy skin disease virus, okay, which became a cause of concern. So the question, the occurrence of cloud burst is become concern in hilly regions. To the recent incident in Himachal Pradesh, okay, and other northeastern states are Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, and other northeastern states are manifestations of what the nature can play with the people if nature is not respected. So has been okay. So the cloud burst essentially an abrupt and intense rainfall event for a small area can be devastating, especially in hilly terrains. In India, regions like the Himalaya are particularly susceptible to cloud burst. The consequent flash floods, landslides, and other associated calamities wreak havoc on human settlement and ecosystem alike. Challenges posed by cloudburst. Landslides. Cloudburst can cause rapid landslides due to the steep terrain and hilly region. For instance, the lake cloudburst in 2010 caused massive landslides impeding both the human population and the environment. Ecosystem disruption. Rapid inflow of water can destroy smaller ecosystem leading to loss of biodiversity, okay, to this cloudburst. Okay. So, infrastructure damage, roads and bridges. Infrastructure like roads, bridges, and buildings can be severely damaged. Many parts of Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand have seen such damages recently, and it is going on. Even today, if you see, this loss to the infrastructure is massive. There's loss of life, loss of property, big building collapse, road damaged, okay. Stranded visitors, tourists, communication breakdown, destruction of roads and other communication network can isolate regions offering relief efforts. Okay. So, communication breakdown, destruction of roads and other communication network can isolate regions offering relief efforts. Human tragedy, loss of life, cloudburst often unanticipated can result in significant casualty. For example, Kedarnath tragedy in 2013 and even the present tragedy in Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Displacement, many people are forced to evacuate their homes, leading to temporary or sometimes permanent displacement. Because in this ongoing cloudburst and the landslide, so many people have lost their own home that they built brick by brick. Right now they became homeless. Okay, so economic challenges, loss of agriculture, sudden flooding can wipe out crops, causing losses to farmers. Apple orchards in Shimla, for instance, have been periodically affected by this cloudburst and the landslides. Impact on tourism. Jammu Kashmir and Himachal are really heavily on tourism. Cloudburst events can damage their image as safe tourist destinations. Ways to mitigate adverse impact: early warning system, weather forecasting, investing in modern meteorological equipment can help in. Okay, so investing in modern meteorological equipment can help in predicting cloudburst, allowing timely evacuations. Communication network, ensuring that even the remotest area have a robust communication network and expedite the dissemination of warning. Infrastructure resilience, eco-friendly construction, promoting construction practices that are in harmony with the local ecology and reduce the impact of cloudburst. Drainage system, efficient drainage system can ensure that excess water is channel away, reducing. Okay, community preparedness, training and drills, periodic drills and training programs, and ensure that local communities are better prepared to respond to emergencies. Awareness program, educating the community about the risk and safety measures can be beneficial. Ecological conservation, afforestation, planting tree can help stabilize the soil and reduce. Okay, so then awareness program educating the community about the risk and safety measures can be beneficial. Ecological conservation, afforestation, planting tree can help stabilize the soil and reduce the risk of landslides. Preserving wetlands, wetlands act as natural sponges, absorbing excess water and reducing the risk of flash floods. Policy interventions, land use policies, regulation that prevent construction in vulnerable zone can reduce potential damages. Research and collaboration, collaborating with the international agency to understand best practices and invest in research. Okay. To devise local solution to the challenges. They are also of urgent. Conclusion: cloud burst, while natural, have their devastating impacts, amplified due to anthropogenic factors like deforestation, unplanned urbanization, and the degradation of natural water channels. By synergizing technology, policy, and community awareness, India can mitigate the challenges posed by cloud burst, ensuring both the safety of its people and the preservation of its ecological rich hilly terrain. Okay. Then coming to the MCQs. Consider the following statement. Marijuana is illegal in India under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substance Act (NDPS) Act 1985. Indian government allowed the sale of bhango, although some states like Assam, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka banned the use of sale of bhango, the leaf of the plant. The sale and production of cannabis, ration and flowers are prohibited across the country. The states hold the power to regulate and impose law on the sale of cannabis leaves and seeds. So here only three are correct, means all three. So C is the right answer. Minister of Ayush and all his organizations organized the first global summit on traditional medicine in Gandhinagar in Gujarat. Okay. The first summit on traditional medicines. So the Minister of Ayush and Wellness Organization organized the first global summit on traditional medicine in Gandhinagar in Gujarat, India. The Siddha system is followed predominantly in Tamil Nadu and Kerala, right? The Sugaripa system is practiced mainly in the Leh, Ladakh and Himalayan regions of Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Darjeeling, in the Lalau and Sikti areas. Right? So this is the that is the Swagaripa system. Okay, so all the three are correct. Consider the following statement. So Hasini, the AI-enabled multi-language translation tool, we rolled out in 22 scheduled 8 languages. Okay, the decision of the government that we rolled in all the 22 scheduled languages under the 8th schedule of the constitution. Here we wrote the Bhasa. Okay. It is currently available in 10 languages. So here both 1 and 2 are correct. So this both 1 and 2 are correct for question number 3. Match list 1 and 2. Pancham Pran pledge and memorial pledge will take place affirming their commitment towards the country. Panchapran pledge. Vasudha Bandhan, each Gram Panchayat village will plant 7 saplings of indigenous species, developing an Amrit Batika in the locality. So, Bhiro ki Bandhan, Panchayat may hold felicitation ceremony for one of the freedom fighters and the family of the deceased freedom fighters. So, here all the 3 are correct. So, option will be C. Only 3 are correct here. So, all the 3 options are correct as given in question number 4. The following statement about the Madanlal Dhingra. Madanlal Dhingra was hanged to death for killing British officer Arjun Ely. Okay. He became a member of the sensitive security of Abhinav Bharat, founded by Vinayak Savarkar and his brother Ganesh. Here, both are correct. Okay. Which of the following is are the objective recently launched? Chandrayaan-3 mission. Chandrayaan-3 mission to demonstrate safe and soft landing on lunar surface, right? The lander will make the rover land and roam around in the lunar surface. To demonstrate rover roving on the moon, right? To conduct in situ scientific experiments. So all the 3, 1, 2, 3 are correct. Reference to the Aditya L1 mission, consider the following statement. The first Indian space mission to observe the sun and the solar corona, right? Visible emission line coronagraph, the latest payload to be carried on the Aditya L1 mission, right? Okay. Out of the 7 payloads, 4 payloads will directly with the sun. So all 3 are correct. Recently, President Draupadi Murmu launched the Vidyangiri for Indian Navy. The following is the best estimate in the Vindhyagiri. Okay. The Vindhyagiri launched by the President India Draupadi Murmu, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces of India. So, steel freighter, nuclear power submarine, torpedo launch and recovered vessel, nuclear power aircraft. So, Vindhyagiri is a street frigate in the Indian Navy. So, what is the following statement with respect to the National Company Law Appellate Tribunal? It is a statutory body which is set up under the Company Act 2013. Or statutory passed by the Parliament. Act 2013. He has appealed against the order of National Company Law and Tribunal of Competition Commission of India. Here both are correct. It involves with a reference to the genomic sequencing, consider the following statement. Okay, so it involves rearing and okay. So it involves rearranging the organism of DNA to create new genetic code. Meganomics, a type of genome sequencing technique, rapidly study the virus genetic information without prior knowledge of the infectious agents. Genome sequencing. Okay, genome sequencing has helped scientists to control the mpox virus. So all the three are correct for question number 10. Thank you for watching. Keep watching regularly. Go to update yourself. Thank you.